My name is Joseph Okello. I'm the Chief Operations Officer at gnuGrid, Uganda. As you know, that our company focuses on enabling inclusion and access to clean energy through data. So our main function as a company is to ensure that we use data to design clean energy products to help solar companies de-risk their investment. But for this particular project, we are solving a very big problem around mobility, around access to energy in refugee settlements. You might be aware that around 10% of refugees in Uganda do not have access to clean energy, according to a United Nations report. And from a focus group we conducted recently with around 80 women in Bidibidi settlement, we realized that women spend up to 5 kilometers every day looking for firewood and charcoal, and that they need around 4 hours looking for firewood and charcoal. So this leaves women disadvantaged compared to the males, because the role of collecting firewood fuel in general is the women's role. Now, our solution for this particular project is to provide e-bikes for mobility, together with building a power hub at the center of the settlement, connected to a power mesh and rechargeable batteries. Now, the innovativeness of this solution is that it's the first e-bikes for mobility solution in Africa. Now, while it's the first e-bikes for mobility solution, we've actually tested the different components of this project. We've tested, for example, using women's groups to provide e-bikes in Southern Sudan. One of our partners, eBikes for Africa, has tested that. And also providing rechargeable batteries. One of our partners has tested SolarWorx batteries across 10 countries. So we actually have proof that this project will be very, very viable. But like I said at first, the innovation is about providing e-bikes to ease mobility for women in accessing energy. Now, in terms of the business model, we are working with women's groups to enable access to these e-bikes. What happens is that each saving group will get one e-bike. From the research we've done, we actually believe that each group will make around 23 euros every day, which totals up to around 8,402 euros at the end of the year. Now, from this money, gnuGrid will take around 30% of the investment, and the 70% will go back to the women to allow them pay for the e-bikes and the batteries over time. The implementing partners for this project are gnuGrid, you have SolarWorx, you have eBikes for Africa, and Ichuli Consulting, who is helping us with research and micro-enterprise training. Now, one of the biggest challenges to the success of this project is around repair and maintenance of the e-bikes, and also other equipment within the solar system. So what we are going to do is to make sure that spare parts are readily accessible within the e-hub, and that women are actually trained in repair and maintenance of e-bikes, in preventative maintenance especially. The beauty also is that the batteries that we are deploying are IoT enabled. IoT enabled means that you can easily and quickly flag when technical issues arise. So there's an automatic alert system that lets you know that the battery is failing. Even for the e-bikes, attached to the e-bike is an alert system that helps you know that when the e-bike is overloaded, you just hear a tone, and the women can tell that it has been overloaded or it's overheating. And in terms of sustainability, we believe that there's actually a potential in the future to provide this solution to provide 2 e-bikes per group rather than 1 e-bike per group. How are we going to do that? While we run this project, we will identify women running high potential small scale businesses. We will train these women to increase their incomes from their small scale businesses. Now, when you increase their incomes over a 2-year period, the logic is that these women have more income and are able to be part of a saving group. And the logic is that this saving group is also able to purchase energy products, which allows you to provide 2 e-bikes per group rather than 1 e-bike per group. Thank you very much.